They may look like normal family photos, but a reaction to this album here in Egypt was less than picture perfect.
And it's like frowned upon in our society.
People in Egypt are very conservative about this kind of stuff.
Layla, daughter of pro-reform activist Mohammed ElBaradei, seen with her husband wearing bathing suits and standing near alcohol. When these pics were posted anonymously to a page on the social networking site Facebook last week, they caused quite a stir. A video has even made it to YouTube, tagged with terms like sexy and hot. Maybe a little too hot for conservative Egypt.
He's a Muslim and Muslims are not supposed to drink, it's part of their religion, so his daughter drinking affects his image.
ElBaradei responded, claiming the Egyptian government posted the photos to discredit his campaign for reform. If true, it would be one of the first political smears in Egypt using family members. And it's creating quite a debate.
Is it okay that somebody put these pictures out there?
No, not really, because it's an invasion of privacy.
What people do in their private lives is supposed to be private and it shouldn't be judged or whatever, so...
It's Facebook. Nothing's private on Facebook.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be like used against them.
Tag me in, I'm your Facebook friend. Tag me in, I'm your Facebook friend.
But in the internet age, you don't have to hold a tune to broadcast your message. Especially in America, where digging up political dirt has almost become national pastime.
In political humor, does anything go? Is the
even when it comes to family life.
Daughter's child.
From Bristol Palin to Mary Cheney, political figures are trying to set their boundaries.
People's families are off limits. And people's children are especially off limits.
Reading my personal stuff.
On both sides of the aisle.
You know, there is got to be a certain sense of privacy. And you're entitled to, you know, ask questions which I answer. I don't think you're entitled to be able to read my mail between my daughters and me.
Of course, the Bush daughters had their moments in college. At college in Egypt, students have their own concerns about getting tagged online.
Have you ever been tagged in a way that made you uncomfortable or embarrassed?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
No. No. It was awkward. It was like, oh my God, moment. And then hide.
With the growth of social media in Egypt, where we all have our, let's say, embarrassing photos, even of karaoke, are we all to just untag and hide?
At the American University in Cairo, Professor Samer Soliman says maybe, because while the attack was shameful, he says, it should have been expected.
Political Islam is negating the difference between the private and public life. There is no something called private. For them, private is public. So you don't have a private space. What you do at home is a concern of the state. So ElBaradei does not have a private life for them.
But not everyone thinks that mudslinging is that big of a deal.
But people don't care really about his personal matters, they just care about what he's going to bring.
Then again, this guy might have some crazy profile pics of his own.
I don't know, just like pictures of me, like jumping over stuff.
Jumping?
Kept falling on their heads.
I bet President Ford wishes he had taken a bigger jump in 1975. At least Facebook wasn't around back then, or these guys might have tagged him in.
Tag me in, I'm your Facebook friend. If you delete
John Jensen, for the Daily News Egypt,
Untagged.
in Cairo.